Oh, sorry. Alright. Right. Okay. So let's just get into the questions. It's like basic passive response questions over, like what we are used to of that, I guess. Good. Passage one. Um, so I'll read with you guys, I guess. And then you will look at the questions and then you guys form an answer. You can read on your own also if you need. Like your phones निकाल के अपना भी पढ़ सकते if you find me reading it a little irritating or whatever. Like that happened to me when I was preparing. Anyway, passage one. Britain's political class is insular. Okay. It rarely shows any interest in foreign elections. That general rule may get bent as the US presidential elections get into gear in the coming weeks, but the evidence of this country's default inwardness is that there is an election on this side far more immediate bearing on Britain and that on America, which will be expanded on the Iowa caucuses and New Hampshire primary. But this one is an Ireland. Why does Ireland's election matter to Britain? Party for obvious reasons that Ireland is one of the Britain's nearest neighbors. Party because the people of these islands are so intermingled, but more than anything, it matters because of Brexit. But there is plenty of unfinished Brexit business in Ireland, north and south. This includes selling the new withdrawal agreement terms in divided Northern Ireland, ensuring that trade of the EU will work for both parts of the island and making sure that any deal buttresses the peace process. Alright, very simple, very short, very crisp passage. Let's look at the questions now. Which of the following can be inferred about the upcoming Irish elections? Alright. Cultural affinity, blah blah blah, romance, literature have similar origins. Britain was once colony of Ireland. Both are Commonwealth countries. Question number two, author of the passage is likely to agree with the following. Britain actually impacted the Prime Minister, alright. Brexit is most important event. Don't want Brexit to happen. Brexit has potential to influence the political climate. Okay, let's just focus on two questions at a time, okay? So, focus on number one. We'll discuss that, then we'll go to number two. Which of the following can be inferred about upcoming Irish elections? I want you guys to read the question once again. If you need, just read the passage also and come to an answer on yourself, okay? So, yeah, I'll just full screen it so you can see everything. Good. Just let me know if you want me to scroll. I'll do that. Which of the following can be inferred about the upcoming Irish elections? Cultural affinity, people sentiments, literature. If you guys have an answer, just put it in the chat box, alright? If you guys have reached an answer, comment comment it on the chat box. Anyone, any people who have got answers, please put it in the chat box. Scroll and passage, yeah, here's the passage. I'm sorry, the question is over Ajib Sir Sawal, so it's difficult to show both of them. I'll give you a couple of minutes, 23 per will discuss, okay? It's not that difficult question, just read it once again a couple of times and you should be good. Do we have an answer, guys? Anybody? Which of the following can be in for the upcoming Irish elections? Here are options. Anurag says D. Okay. What about the other people? It's not that difficult. It's a straightforward question. I'm surprised you guys are taking so much time, bro. Let me know if you have not understood anything in the passage. Just give me a yes or no, everybody, please. Has everybody understood what the passage is talking about? Like, is the understanding of the passage clear? Is there anything in the passage that you're not able to understand properly, or you have trouble grasping? Sorry. किसी को भी पैसेज में कुछ समझ में नहीं आया क्या? मेरे को अभी बता दो प्लीज. So I will discuss the passage once more. Guys, it would be really helpful if you guys are more a sponsor. Like, just a yes or a no, that'll be very helpful because I get to know where we stand, no, so that I can go in that case. Okay, I'm assuming everybody understood that passage. See, let's see what the passage is talking about. Okay, it talks about Britain and its relation. Firstly, it talks about how Britain does not really give a shit about elections anywhere outside Britain, or even for Britain that matter. But that is what they're talking about, right? How they say that the American elections that is coming out, insular meaning that like insulating, that you don't really get affected by what is going on outside, right? Or you're not interested in what's going on outside in this case. So here they say that they don't really give a shit about what's happening outside or what elections are happening. They talk about how they might care about what is happening in America. The 2019 American elections is what they're talking about. However, the author says that this is all right. It's all right that you care what is happening in America. However, there is a more important election happening this side of the Atlantic. This side of the Atlantic, meaning across the pond. So there is this euphemism that they use that they call the Atlantic Ocean the pond. So one side is America, the side is Britain and Ireland, or the European countries. So they tell him that American elections might be important. Okay, that's chill. However, the elections in Ireland are even more so important. Now see what they're talking about. They talk about how they are the nearest neighbors, Britain's nearest neighbors. The people of the island are so intermingled. These are all giving you hints, alright? Like, people of the island are so intermingled. Right? All this is giving you hints. Yeah. So when you talk about one, look at what the options we have. Firstly, the literature has similar origins. That's bullshit. We don't really give a shit about this. It's not really mentioned anywhere. ये कहाँ पे है कुछ नहीं बता रहे हैं ना. Literature के बारे में तो बात ही नहीं किया इन्होंने. तो literature कहाँ से आ जाएगा? Third option was once a colony of Ireland. I understand they're talking about the peace process, and sometimes people get confused in Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland because one part of Ireland is because it's United Kingdom of England, Wales, Great Britain. Ireland is a part of it. How it's not the same as Northern Ireland, right? So you might get a little confused in it, but understand that you're not supposed to use any information outside the passage. So this is also not really that. Now, Anurag, you said D, right? But look at option D. They talk about Commonwealth countries. I know that you might have seen that Britain is a Commonwealth nation. That is why you chose D, is what my thinking of it is. However, see that we don't know if Britain and Ireland are Commonwealth countries, right? यहाँ पे इन्होंने बात कहाँ की है Commonwealth countries की? How do we know that either of them, or we don't even know what Commonwealth countries are because they're not defining it, they're not talking about it. So that kind of goes outside the purview of this article or this paragraph. Always remember that, right? What is not there outside the passage we don't really care about. The answer would definitely be A. I'm surprised it took you guys so long, but let's see why it should be A, right? Because not elimination is not the only thing we can use. But see, the third sentence and second paragraph here. Third sentence, the party, because these people are so intermingled. What does that mean? That the people, isn't the same thing though. The people of the island are so intermingled, and here they talk about the cultural affinity of British and Irish people are immense. Because they're intermingled, that means that their culture would be common, right? Their language is similar, their food and the lifestyle is similar. The culture are very interrelated to each other. That's what they're talking about, intermingled. This is a very big hint that you guys should have spotted, and the answer will definitely be A. Do you guys have any questions? Have you guys understood it? Give me a yes or a no, please. Very good. Second. Yeah. Okay. Anurag has understood. Anybody else? Any doubts here? Please feel free to tell me. Feel free to stop me. Please let me know. कोई भी doubts है किसी को? Why A will be the answer? Why B, C, D will be wrong? Anyone, guys? Manish, Gauri, anyone? I'm assuming you guys understood it, so I'm going to move forward now. We'll go to the second question. The author of the passage is most likely to. I understand that you have understood it, but did you like get the answer right? आपका आंसर क्या था? Or were you able to form an answer? Gauri, could you just give me an yes or no? आपने question पढ़ के answer सोचा क्या? Or did I go a little fast? Okay, alright. Please, if I'm going a little fast or कुछ समझ में problem हो रहा हो, तो मेरे को बता देना. I'll go slowly. I'll repeat myself. I don't have any problem. Let's look at question 2 now. Also, this is very easy, okay? Eliminate stuff like this, right? Commonwealth country, colony, similar origin literature. ये आप easily eliminate कर सकते हैं. Simply because this is stuff that isn't there. Two clear Anurag says D. Okay, let's look at the question. Other people also please try and be a little active. That will just help class participation. That will help all of us learn better. So that अगर आपको मन में कोई question doubt है and you're not sharing it, somebody else might have the same doubt, right? So just feel free to share it. Question number 2, the author of the passage is most likely to agree with each of the following. A, Brexit actually impacted the prime ministerial elections in Ireland. Okay. Brexit is the most important event that has happened in Britain in the past 1 decade. British people don't want Brexit to happen. Brexit has the potential to influence the political dynamics of Britain and its neighboring countries. Again, a very easy question. And let's look at A. Brexit actually impacted. Okay, firstly, stuff like words like this, you should be just wary of words like this. Okay, these are weird words. Actually, most important, uh, past 1 decade. Don't want. British people don't want. Okay, right? Stuff like this. These are hints that these options can be eliminated. This is a very easy question once again. Actually impacted. लिखा नहीं है कहीं पे. Let's talk about it matters because of Brexit, right? The elections matter because of Brexit. We're not talking about if Brexit impacted the elections, right? We're talking about the elections might impact Brexit or might impact the repercussions of Brexit. And we don't know if Brexit actually changed electoral outcome in Ireland, right? That's a very steep assumption to make, so we can easily eliminate it because it's not there. What happened here? Right, Brexit is the most important event that has happened, but that's not true. I mean, it may be. How do we know? It does not talk about how important or unimportant Brexit is. Is that mentioned anywhere? We just talk about Brexit is something that has happened. It is little important. It concerns with Britain's elections, and not only Britain's elections, but somewhere it also affecting Irish elections, right? However, we don't know if it's the most important thing in 1 decade. Again, 1 decade is another hint that is being given to you that this is faff. It doesn't matter. See, the British people don't want Brexit to happen. They don't really talk about that anywhere. कहाँ लिखा है ऐसा कुछ भी? नहीं, now we can eliminate C also. Again, understand that Brexit. I hope everybody here know what Brexit is because you guys are studying GK. So it can't be that the British people don't want Brexit, right? It might be a particular party or the Tories or the Liberal Labour Party might not want Brexit or want Brexit, right? But it can't be the British people. It's always like stuff like this, issues that are so contentious. It can't be the British people as a whole, right? Like you can't say that the American people want Trump to be impeached. You don't know that if it's true because not every American person wants that, right? So D is the obvious answer. However, even if you were not able to eliminate, you can easily come to answer option D because look at this sentence. No, but more than anything matters, right? Look at this sentence. But more than anything, it matters because of Brexit, right? What does this tell us? Here, if you guys want to define, more than anything, it matters because of Brexit. The elections matter because of Brexit. So here we don't have any information about the prime ministerial elections in Ireland as such. We don't know what is the most important event that has happened in Britain. So these options are out of scope. However, this line, this very line, it is giving us option number D, right? It's giving us option number D because it matters. This election is important, or Brexit has the influence, potential to influence the political dynamics of Britain and its neighboring countries being Ireland. So because of Brexit, the elections has an effect or it can be impacted, right? So D is the correct option. Obviously, let's move to the third question. If you guys have any options, let me know. Gauri, I think you had a doubt in D. Like, are you sure or understood this Gauri? I think she had some internet issue or something. Oh, she's here. She's here. Okay. Gauri, do you understand why D will be the answer? Like D is the answer. You were correct. Yes. But I think you had a little hesitation. Just let me know. You understood? All right. Great. Number three. Out of the following options, which one best expresses the main conclusion of the given passage? Feel free to give me an answer if you have reached one. I'll just wait for a couple of minutes and we'll get into this. आपके पास कोई भी आंसर हो प्लीज 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 मेरे को बता दो या फिर just read the question. Read the passage again. Anurag says D. Okay, what about others? Read the question, read the passage. We have a lot of time. Don't worry about it. Just give me an answer. Right, okay, let's read the question. Out of the following options, which one expresses the main conclusion? This is again a main conclusion question. I think we've done that. So let's look at A. It won't matter. Okay, very qualifying words. Whether Irish government will be able to competently handle the policy of the country because of Brexit. I get a weird vibe from this, but let's move ahead. It matters greatly that the next Irish government should be as effective as outgoing. Okay. Number C, after Brexit, the next Irish government will lose Mother power. Okay. It believes that the foreign policies ought to be changed because of power altercation. Alright, this is a little tricky question. I will give you that. Anurag, no, the correct option is not D. Let's come to the correct option. Okay, let's look at A. It won't matter whether the Irish government will be completely handle policies of the country because of Brexit. Okay, one very important line that just rereading the passage comes to me right now is this. This is very very important. It might not seem very important right now, but trust me, this is a very very important line. Okay, and I'll tell you why that is. I'll tell you why that is. Yeah. When we come to B, the correct answer is B, by the way. Uh, B is the right answer. Now let's look at A for a second. Okay? It won't matter whether the Irish government will be able to competently handle the policies. This is a little out of scope, no? They don't say that. They just say that it becomes more important who's coming to party because Brexit is happening. So we need a competent government in place, right? That is what they're trying to say. Any deal buttresses the peace process. That means that there is a peace thing going on right now, or there's talks of peace going on, and we need a competent government to come in, right? Because of Brexit, because of all the dynamics that is happening. So A is out of scope. A cannot be the answer. Okay, I'm so sorry. Did you miss anything, Aisha? Please let me know. I'll go slow. आपने अगर कुछ मिस किया, प्लीज बता दो. आपको पुराने क्वेश्चंस में कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम थी क्या? क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 और 2, 3. Okay, I'll go slow. I'm so sorry. Okay. Again, let's just read this question. Okay. Out of the following options, which one expresses the main conclusion of the passage? Okay. That really talks about that this passage, में, what is the main thing that they try to talk about? And again, I give it to you that these जो चार options हैं, none of them are really the main conclusion as such. However, we need to choose the best option there is, right? Which are the best expresses. So I give it to you that none of these four really portray the main conclusion, but we have to choose the best alternative, right? So A cannot be the answer. A cannot be the answer because A may look they're talking about something very non-relevant, really. No. So let's read the passage and come to a conclusion on our own. Britain's political class is insular. Yeah. Britain's political class is insular. Rarely shows any interest. Rarely shows any interest in foreign elections. That general rule may get bent as the US presidential elections gets coming. So abhi tak we understand that they don't really give a shit about other elections, but USI that might get really important. US elections might be little important to the Britishers. Evidence of the country's default inwardness. Inwardness मतलब वापस वही कि I don't care about what's happening outside. There is an election on this side of the Atlantic in less than 3 weeks. Far more immediate bearing. अभी समझ में आ रहा है जो भी ये election होगा, which is the Irish elections. Irish elections is important to some extent. This one will only get a fraction of the attention that will be explained to the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primary. The caucuses and the primary are part and parcel of the American election system. Okay, so there are various caucuses in different states where each state chooses its representatives or a primary representative rather. They sort of talk about who to give their vote. This happens at the two parties and the primaries, where both parties, the Republicans and the Democrats, hold their primaries where they select their front runner. Right. There are 4 or 5 representatives of the Democratic Party. One of them gets chosen to run as president, run against the other party. So that is they're talking about the American political system, but all this is not important. Not really important. This what the takeaway from the first paragraph is that कुछ important हो रहा है Ireland का election में. बस that is what's important from this part. Okay. Why does Ireland matter to Britain? अब they are raising the question. Ireland में कुछ हो तो रहा है, मुझे वही समझ में आ रहा है. But why should I care about it? Why is it important? What repercussions does it have for Britain? Partly that Ireland is Britain's nearest neighbors. So obviously, if Bhutan का king change होता है या फिर Pakistani elections होता है, it's important to India, right? We get to know what is happening with our country, what kind of policies will be in our country, whether it be what kind of party will come into power and all that. So it's important to us, right? Partly because the people are so intermingled. Again, the people of the two islands are very intermingled, बहुत connected है culturally. It matters because of Brexit. Again, very important. There is plenty of unfinished business. Like I told you, this is very important. Like unfinished Brexit business. इसका क्या मतलब होता है? इसका मतलब है there is already some kind of negotiations or some kind of talks going on between Ireland and UK, Britain, right? कुछ बात तो हो रहा है. So unfinished मतलब ये conclude नहीं हुआ अभी तक. Whatever the last before election के पहले जो भी आयरलैंड में गवर्नमेंट था और जो ब्रिटेन में गवर्नमेंट है उन लोग के बीच में बात हो रहा है. But it is unfinished. अभी तक कुछ conclusion reach नहीं हुआ. They are middle of talks. This includes selling the new withdrawal agreement, divided Northern Ireland, ensuring trade talks with EU will work for both parts of the island, and making sure that any deal buttresses the peace process. What do we get out of this? What is the conclusion out of this? We understand that there is something important going on in Ireland, and the Ireland elections matter a lot because abhi tak Ireland and Britain have not come to a pact, or rather, because of Brexit, Ireland और Britain के बीच में there is no understanding as of yet. there are talks going on, however कुछ conclusion नहीं reach हुआ है. So what is the need of the hour? That a stable government would come in and continue these talks with UK. You know, it is an inference question, but it's a little stretch. But you need to, because there's no other good alternative, you need to think a little outside the box. It's a little stretch, I give you that, but that is how it is. तो इन लोग बोल रहे हैं कि आयरलैंड और यहाँ पे हम लोगों को पता चल रहा है ना, देयर इज प्लेंटी ऑफ अनफिनिश्ड ब्रेक्सिट बिजनेस इन आयरलैंड. मतलब ब्रिटेन, when you talk about North of Ireland, you're talking about the part of Ireland that belongs to UK, okay? तो ये दो आइलैंड, यहाँ पे आइलैंड है, यहाँ पे इज वेरी बैड ड्राइंग बट व्हाटएवर, इन लोग के बीच में टॉक्स चल रहा है. यहाँ पे इलेक्शंस है. अभी जब इलेक्शन होगा यहाँ पे, तो द पार्टी माइट चेंज, राइट? देयर माइट बी डिसकंटिन्यूटी. सो अभी तक सपोज गुड टॉक्स हो रहा है, ए यहाँ पे प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, यहाँ पे बी है, बी एंड ए हैव सेम पॉलिटिकल आइडियोलॉजीज, दे अंडरस्टैंड ईच अदर, दे कमिंग टू अ कंक्लूजन, पर अभी तो कुछ फिक्स नहीं हुआ. सडनली इलेक्शन हुआ, सी आ गया, and C and B do not, see eye to eye. They have very different policies. So what that will result in is that they might not get along that well, right? That is why this is very important. The selection is very important. So the main conclusion, or rather the inference we can draw from this, is that the need of the hour is that the next Irish government should be an effective one, should be a good government, right? So let's see what is close. The close is B, right? Because the next government should be as effective as the outgoing one. Now I give you this. You might question that outgoing government effective, how do we know that? But do you not think what's okay? I understand that, but look at this. It's kind of an inference, right? In the world, there's plenty of unfinished Brexit business. Party, the people are so intermingled. So we can kind of make an inference that कुछ important चल रहा है. And I understand this is not a very good question. I don't think you will see such questions in CLAT, but how could you choose any other option? Look at A. A तो नहीं होगा ना. It won't matter. बहुत extremist statement है. इसको हम लोग यहाँ पे cancel कर सकते हैं, है ना? And obviously it will matter, right? Whoever comes, because competent होना बहुत जरूरी है. It matters for any political election. So A goes out of the window. और यहाँ पे लिखा है ना unfinished है, तो obviously it will matter whoever comes should be competent. A नहीं हो सकता. C. After Brexit, the next Irish government will lose much of its sheen and power. ये तो ऐसा कुछ बता ही नहीं रहे हैं. I would rather argue that the Irish government is in a better place because यहाँ पे UK Brexit हो गया. They don't have a lot of allies right now, so Irish government is in more power because they have more soft power, जिसको बोलते हैं, right? They can trade more, they can have more conversation. So I think C cannot be the option, obviously. And then you choose D, right, Anurag? But look at D. The next Irish government believes. ये कहाँ पे है? बात किया है यहाँ पे आयरिश गवर्नमेंट कौन है, क्या बिलीव्स है, कौन सा पार्टी भी नहीं बोला हम लोग को. Believes that the foreign policies of the island, foreign policies, okay, I give foreign policies, but ought to be changed. Change क्यों भाई? These two words are not there at all. We don't know what the next Irish government believes. All we know that the next Irish government should be competent to deal with the unfinished business. We don't know what they believe. We don't know if there should be a change, whether they believe there should be a change. यहाँ पे तो बोल रहे हैं ना, plenty of unfinished business. There's a little continuity. That is what is being hinted at. That is why B is the correct answer here, because the hint of continuity. No other option, no other reason. Okay, it's a little tricky. You might not see those questions in CLAT because बहुत ज़्यादा ही unconventional है, but just to be the safe side. Have you understood? I understand that this is a little, tough to swallow as such, but D, C, and A you can easily eliminate. No, elimination method will always work for you. कभी confused हो, start eliminating. Anurag, have you understood? Aisha, I just thought that they were planning on doing something. I understand that, but why would you think that? Maybe because of this part, the technical stuff, the technical jargon that isn't important they're talking about. That is why you might have thought that. That is what I can understand from your comment. But even if they're planning to come up with something, यहाँ पे इन्होंने बोला कि यार चेंज चाहिए, कहीं भी इन्होंने बोला कि हम लोग को चेंज चाहिए. जो चल रहा है स्टेटस क्वो है, दैट कैन नॉट गो ऑन एनी मोर. ऐसा कुछ कहीं पे भी नहीं बोला ना पैसेज में। पैसेज वापस पढ़ो ठीक से, कहीं पे भी इन्होंने नहीं बोला कि वी नीड टू चेंज और जो है वैसा स्टेटस को नहीं होना चाहिए या वी नीड टू एनीथिंग, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं बोला इन्होंने। दैट इज व्हाई चेंज एंड बिलीव्स goes out of the window. When you eliminate this, when you eliminate B, when you eliminate C and A, B is the closest correct answer, right? It's not the best answer, I'll give you that, but it is the closest, most, the least incorrect answer, right? I hope that's alright with everybody. Please let me know if I'm still going a little fast. Aisha, please tell me if you're understanding. कोई डाउट्स है वापस समझाना है प्लीज अभी बता दो, then we move on to the next question. No doubts. That's good. That's good. I'm hoping you guys can understand this. अगर even if you're not able to solve it, that's okay अभी के लिए. Just you don't try and understand how we're coming to an answer, because that is the sort of reasoning that you will need to get into or get into groove. Okay. Just give me a second. Read question number 4. Oh, and we'll come back to it. Just give me a second. Right. Let's look ahead. Oh, क्या हुआ? हाँ. What is question number 4 say? Out of the following options, which one, if true, would weaken the argument given in the second paragraph that the elections in Ireland hold much importance? This is a weakening question. We have done this together. Let's see what the main, argument is. The main argument here is elections in Ireland hold much importance in Britain. That is the main argument. In the second paragraph, that is true. So when they kind of tell you what the argument is, आपको बहुत बार जाकर बस पैसेज नहीं पढ़ना पड़ेगा या फिर याद रिकॉल नहीं करना पड़ेगा कि क्या था आर्ग्यूमेंट, यहाँ पे इन्होंने बता दे रहे ना. Right, Anurag says A, Gautam says C. Okay, let's look at it. What does A say? Many Britons prefer to marry Irish women and settle in Ireland. Okay, that's like very absurd, but let's just read it. Number of Britons migrate to Ireland in search of work and vice versa. In the recent past, Ireland has been flooded with migrants who have cultural practices very different from Britain and Ireland. Britain and Ireland was a single nation space. Ganura, could you by any chance just let me know why you think A is the answer? Because yeah, Gautam, you're correct. The right answer is indeed C, and we'll discuss why that's so. But why do you think, Anurag, the answer is A? Like, give me a word or give me a hint, like why you came to it. If you don't want to explain it, or you can unmute yourself also. It's irrelevant. Yeah. That's true. It is. No, it's not very irrelevant also, but that's not how you answer a weakening question now. Weakening argument is not, they're not telling you to pick out what is not important to the passage. If you choose something irrelevant, right? I'm not talking about this passage only, I'm not talking about only this passage, but in general, in weakening or strengthening questions, you cannot pick out anything irrelevant and say this is the answer. अगर कुछ irrelevant है उसको आप eliminate करोगे. I think you're confusing this in the sense that you're thinking ये like in a strengthening question to find out what is the correct answer. यहाँ पे you have to find out what the incorrect answer is. That's not the case. You need to find out the incorrect answer. आपको गलत आंसर नहीं निकालना है, आपको निकालना है क्या वीकन करेगा. So it should be relevant to the passage always. Okay, and no, you are partly incorrect. A, B, C, D, charo very very relevant to the passage. See what the main conclusion is. Elections in Ireland, sorry, elections in Ireland hold much importance in Britain. Elections in Ireland hold much importance in Britain. Why do elections in Ireland hold much importance in Britain? Intermingled again. This part, I'm sorry for making it a little messy, but yeah, I'm not sure if I can delete it. Wait a second. I'm not being able to delete it, but intermingled, right? You can see the word. Intermingled here. This is a very important part. The peoples of these islands are intermingled. And what did we choose यहाँ पे आगे? Cultural affinity of the people, right? This has been inferred. We have inferred from this that the cultural affinity is immense. Cultural affinity of British and Irish people are immense. यहाँ पे you have told me that the island का people are very intermingled. Their cultures are very same, right? A. Many Britain weaken करना है. मतलब कि आयरिश इलेक्शन होल्ड नहीं करते इंपॉर्टेंस. आपको ये प्रूव कराना है कि आयरिश इलेक्शंस डू नॉट होल्ड मच इंपॉर्टेंस बिकॉज वीकनिंग क्वेश्चन है ना, वीकनिंग क्वेश्चन. That is what you want me to prove कि Irish elections do not hold much importance. ए देखो, many Britons prefer to marry Irish women and settle the island. Doesn't this show the intermingled culture of Ireland and Britain? What does this tell us? This means that the people in Britain tend to reside in Ireland. अरे ये तो बहुत important हो गया ना फिर तो Irish elections hold even much more importance to Britain because what rules or regulation that will come in Ireland will matter to me now. As I am a Brit, many Britons. Okay, let's just assume many, 51%. Let's just assume a majority, simple majority. 51% of Britons prefer to marry Irish women and settle in Ireland. तो ये 51% Britons के लिए बहुत important हो गया Irish elections because Ireland is where they will live in the future, है ना? That means that elections in Ireland does hold importance in Britain. You look at it analytically, all right? Again, look at B. Number of Britons migrate to Ireland and in search of work and vice versa. वापस इसका मतलब कि ब्रिटिशर्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया आइलैंड में क्या हो रहा है बिकॉज दे गो देयर टू वर्क. यहाँ पे दे गो देयर टू लिव, राइट? हियर दे आर गोइंग देयर टू लिव. यहाँ पे दे गोइंग टू आइलैंड टू वर्क. So it is important. This is important. Look at D. A single nation space. I think you might, if you were considering C and D, I'll understand that. But look at C. If Ireland has started with immigrants, culture different from Britain and Ireland. Now imagine करो suppose India और पाकिस्तान में suddenly पाकिस्तान में बहुत सारा Russians आ गया और Chinese people come in. So the culture will become very different now. अभी तक कल्चर ऑफ पाकिस्तान एंड इंडिया लाइक आइडेंटिकल पैरेलल चल रहे दोनों नेशंस. सडनली इमिग्रेंट्स आ गया तो कल्चर्स बहुत डिफरेंट होगा. तो ब्रिटेन एंड आयरलैंड विल सॉर्ट ऑफ फॉल अपार्ट, राइट? दैट इज व्हाई दिस इज वीकनिंग द आर्गुमेंट because it renders the argument that Irish elections are important because of cultural affinity. Immigrants आने की वजह से cultural affinity चला गया. So C, Gautam, you were right. Oh, Gautam left. Okay. Gautam, when he comes back, or Gautam was right? C is the correct answer. D cannot be the answer. Why? Because it is also strengthening the argument, right? Because it was single space nation, मतलब culture पहले बहुत अच्छा था. Maybe अभी उतना अच्छा नहीं होगा, but पहले था ना. So in some way, it is neither strengthening nor weakening the argument, but tilting towards strengthening. Right, so C will be the answer. Have you guys understood? Anurag, your answer was wrong. Have you understood why it will be C? You have understood? Yes. Question number 5. Out of the following options, which one is a logical corollary? I am bad with pronunciations to the given passage. Right? Which is a logical derivative rather. We've done as a question. Yeah? Inference sort of. It is sort of an inference question. Please let me know if you have an answer. Politics that is left wing, redistributive, and pacifist was framed as not just naive and idealistic but traitorous. The Brexit and the upcoming elections in Ireland should ensure that an amicable political environment prevails in the region in the future. Underlying the disdain for the culture of wars is a mistaken belief that they are happening somewhere else, away from the serious busyness of high politics. Concerns about immigration were ramped up to a historical pitch, rendering the hostile environment not just government policy but sorry, but national climate. Right. Gautam, in case you missed, your last answer was correct. It was C indeed. Yeah, both of you are correct. B is the correct answer. This is like very very simple because बाकी सब देख के eliminate कर सकते हैं ना. Author in his passage he mentions that the political process should be emphasized, right? So B appears to be the most logical corollary to the passage. Why is that? Because it is logically consistent, right? It's a proposition that flows from the passage. B flows from the passage that it should ensure an amicable political environment prevails in the region because इन्होंने यहाँ पे कहीं पे बात किया है ना, making sure that deal better is the success. So it's flowing from that. And again, A, C, D are stupid. You can eliminate it by left wing redistributive. We don't know who's coming in power. हम लोगों को क्या पता? Left wing आ रहे हैं. We don't know what their political motivations are. If they are socialist or not, they believe in redistributive policies or not. A goes out the window. We don't know if they're left wing. We do not know if they're redistributive. We don't know if they're pacifist. Right? He goes out. See, underlying disdain for culture wars is mistaken belief that they are happening somewhere else. So like it's a bad answer. You just feel stupid after reading this. Stuff like this is there to confuse you. You know, this throw big words at you. Culture wars. Something serious happening somewhere else. And they just throw big, nuanced options at you which are incorrect. Number D, concerns about immigration were ramped up. We don't know, you just like talking about random BS. Okay. Maybe this is stuff that was there in the news because this is last ever question paper. So maybe stuff like this was in the news. So that is where people might choose that as an answer. But again, it's not there in the passage. It does not flow. It cannot be the answer. Let me just check with, we started a little late. Let me just check with the GK team. If they're going to join in soon, then we'll stop. Otherwise, we might continue. Just give me a minute and I'll just get back to you. Okay, we'll just do another passage. We'll do like a couple of questions at least. Then we'll come back to the GK team. Really late. All right. Passage number 2. This is small. Yeah, it's very small. जल्दी हो जाएगा कोई नहीं. I'll go a little fast. Please bear with me. कुछ समझ में नहीं आया पक्का रोको. Okay. Let's read this. The trust in intuition. Very. Don't read it as an institution. Intuition is understandable. People have always sought to put their faith in mystical forces when confronted with earthly confusion. But it's also dangerous. Intuition has its place in decision making. You should not ignore your instincts any more than you should ignore your conscience. But anyone who thinks that intuition is a substitute for reason is indulging in a risky delusion. Detached from rigorous analysis, intuition is a fickle and undependable guide. It is as likely to lead to disaster as to success. And while some have argued that intuition becomes more valuable in highly complex and changeable environments, the opposite is actually true. The more options you have to evaluate, the more data you have to weigh, the more unprecedented the challenges you face, the less you should rely on instinct and more on reason and analysis. That brings us back to the essential conundrum facing today's harried executive. How do you analyze more in less time? The answer may lie. It now appears in technology. Powerful new decision support tools can help executives quickly sort through vast number of alternatives and pick out the best ones. Very simple, not really difficult. Has everybody been able to understand the passage? आपको passage समझ में आया क्या? कुछ समझाना है मेरे को बता दो. In case it wasn't clear, I'll just give you a little brief. Intuition, I hope everybody knows here what intuition means. Intuition का मतलब I'm sorry. Intuition means basically what the first thought comes into your mind, or rather what that he is saying कि मन से सोचना या दिल से सोचना. Intuition is दिल से सोचना. What you feel is correct. Logic does not matter. It is emotions that drive an option, right? That is intuition. We are saying that intuition होना अच्छा है. People should have instincts. You should rely on your instincts, but it is not a substitute for reason. Not a substitute for reason. Just because of your instincts, it does not matter that you will stop looking at logic. You will stop looking at reason and analysis. Then we say that because of today, when there are complex environments, complex and changeable environments, and intuition is not that important here. That this is because और options आ रहे हैं, more data is coming in, you have a lot of choices to make. That is a time to rely less on instinct and rely more on reason and analysis. Scientific method use करो, सब कुछ दिल पे मत छोड़ो, दिमाग यूज करो. That is what they saying basically. Essential conundrum, अब इतना ज़्यादा एनालाइज करना है, बहुत कम टाइम है, कैसे करेगा? तो दे से टेक्नोलॉजी विल हेल्प यू, राइट? इंट्यूशन जाए भान में, टेक्नोलॉजी पे फोकस करो, मेक value decision or make or rather make decisions that are backed by logic and reasoning. That is what they're trying to tell us through the passage. Let's move on to the questions. सबको समझ में आया क्या? किसी को कोई भी डाउट हो मेरे को बता दो अभी. कोई भी डाउट, कोई भी वर्ड का मतलब कुछ भी बता देना अभी प्लीज. Feel free. Always feel free to stop me. 6. Which of the following, if true, most weakens the argument? Weakening question है, ठीक है? What is the argument? अभी मैंने बताया. आर्ग्यूमेंट है कि इंट्यूशन से बेटर है लॉजिक. ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन, ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट डिसीजन में लॉजिक पे अप्लाई करो, इंट्यूशन पे नहीं. ओके, दैट इज द मेन कंक्लूजन. द आर्ग्यूमेंट दैट इंट्यूशन बिकम्स मोर वैल्यूएबल is unalterable. Okay, intuition is regarded as primary way to arrive at a right decision. All right. See, at times people tend to take decision without being rational. Okay, mystical forces have invariably influenced the decision making of human beings when rational approach to a problem is already explored. Oh, guys, let me know what do you think the answer is. Take your time, take your time. Read and let me know. Gotham says A. Okay. Others, what about you guys? What do you think the answer is? Right, the answer is A. That's correct. But how do we cut to A? Firstly, let's start from नीचे से, okay? Let's look at D. Let's just read that passage एक बार देख लेते हैं. Right. Mystical forces have influenced decision making when rational is already explored. ये तो ये लोग बोल रहे हैं. सेकेंड लाइन ही तो ये है, पैराफ्रेज कर दिया इन्होंने. तो हाउ कैन दिस वीकन इट, जब यही बोला जा रहा है यहाँ पे, है ना? स्ट्रेंथनिंग मतलब स्ट्रेंथनिंग बोल सकते कर रहे हैं, पर इट्स रियली रिपीटिंग इट कैन बी इन्फ्लुएंस मे बी. So this cannot be the answer. Sorry. D cannot be the answer. सेम चीज बोल रहे हैं लोग तो। सी देखो, एट टाइम्स पीपल टेंड टू टेक डिसीजंस विदाउट बीइंग रैशनल. इट इज सॉर्ट ऑफ यू नो, देखो इंट्यूशन का मतलब ये नहीं कि यू आर नॉट रैशनल ऑल द टाइम. ओके, दैट इज, इट्स नॉट देयर इन दिस पैसेज, बट आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू दैट relying on your intuition does not mean that you're going outside rationality, है ना. But even if you think that to be C will not be the answer because that is what they're saying, C goes out. B, intuition is regarded the primary way to arrive at the right decision. Now B cannot really weaken the argument. ना मेरे को कैसे फर्क पड़ता है B में, मतलब if it's primary or not. Main argument है कि you should look at uh, you should look at logic rather than intuition. So primary है कि नहीं, मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. I cannot weaken it. So the correct answer is A. You can come to that answer by elimination method. So when you'll notice that always I try to come to an answer through elimination method, but I'll also tell you why this is the answer, because elimination is easier. That's what I feel. The argument that intuition becomes more valuable is highly complex and unalterable. But here, look at first, second, third. Look at the fifth sentence here, right? Intuition becomes more valuable in highly complex and changeable environments. Does it? It does not, right? यहाँ पे इन्होंने बता दिया तो. How opposite is actually true. But this saying unalterable, this is going against that. The opposite is true. So it is weakening the you think. So A will be the correct answer. सबको समझ में आया क्या? एक क्यों आंसर है. गुड जॉब अनुराग एंड गौतम. Others, any doubt, or should we move on to the next question? Right, let's move on to number 7. Please read on your own and come to an answer if you can. I'm just leaving it here. By any chance, has the GK team joined in yet? Anyone from the GK team here? I don't see anyone. Okay. Anurag says C. Okay. What about other people? We'll come to an answer, obviously. But what do others think? Number 7. Hey Atmak. Right. So we'll just do number 7, and then you can take up for GK. We'll just do number 7, and then you can take up GK. Okay. We started a little late. That is why we're continuing it. All right. Let's look at number 7, guys. Which of the following can be inferred as a view that the author will most definitely agree with? Okay. It is an inference question again. We've done this. Gautam says A. Anurag is confused between B and C. Okay. Let's look at option A. There is still a need for advanced technologies that can help executives in selecting the most relevant data. Okay. D. Intuition without proper analysis may lead to disastrous consequence. Okay. Mere instinct is unreliable when it comes to evaluation of more options. It is natural for people to rely on intuition while dealing with this is like stupid stuff, right? Worldly affairs क्या होता है boss? Stuff like this you can eliminate. These are the danger words or the trap words rather, है ना? तो D आंसर नहीं है. D को eliminate कर सकते हैं आराम से. Look at again. Remember what this kind of question is. It's an inference question. Remember what an inference question is. It is something that is not there in the passage. It's not a direct question. Inference. पैसेज समझ के खुद निकालना है आपको. पैसेज में नहीं होना चाहिए वो. बट लुक एट सी. mere instinct is unreliable when it comes to evaluation of more. या तो directly बोल दिया ये है ना. More options you have to evaluate, the more data. Instincts go out, है ना. यहाँ पे इन्होंने ये तो बोले like you should drive an instinct. सी भी तो डायरेक्ट आंसर आ गया, लाइक डायरेक्टली बोल दिया है. डी भी देखो, intuition must without proper analysis may lead to disastrous consequence. यहाँ पे इन्होंने कहीं पे बोला था ना, it becomes more valuable. However, the opposite is true, right? So I mean, C is completely eliminated, but yeah, I mean, if I would be you, I would be confused between A and B. And B is sort of mentioned in the passage, it's explicitly mentioned. So I mean, the right answer should be A. I'll just check it with the answer sheet. A second. Right, the answer sheet also tells us the answer is A, because it now appears a technology, powerful new decision supporter tool can help executives quickly sort out through the vast numbers and pick the best one. Right. So the fact that from this line, the fact that the answer to the problem is technology, it gives you more results in less time. It can be inferred that there is still a need for advanced technology that can help executives select the most relevant data. Right? The word here is most relevant data. That is sort of the trick word, but I don't like this question a lot. B could also be a correct answer because it is sort of an inference, but yeah, the correct answer is A, so we'll go with that. But Anurag, you should have completely removed C altogether because अभी directly बोला यार C तो नहीं होगा. Anyway, I'll be putting this up on the classroom. I expect all of you to solve it. Then I'll discuss it in the next class, or I'll just put the answers. You can check on your own. Is that all right? Yeah. Yeah. Have you guys understood whatever we discussed? अभी तक कोई भी doubts है क्या? If not, then I guess the GK team could take up from here. No doubts. All right. So again, just I understand that the question was a little weird. Okay, I'll give that to you, but ऐसा होता है, right? So C तो नहीं होना चाहिए था एकदम भी. आंसर आप तुरंत एलिमिनेट कर सकते हो. B and A थोड़ा गंदा क्वेश्चन था, but I guess it would be A. But okay. Anyway, please do the analysis that we did I spoke about you earlier. Do the analysis tomorrow. Sit with the question paper again. Try and understand where you went wrong, what happened. Time का problem था, समझने में problem हो रहा है. If you have still any questions with the question paper, send that question to me or anyone from our team. Will help you out. We'll do the proper analysis of this mock in the next class. And the GK team, Atmik, you could take up from here. All right. Thank you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.